All right, so let's get our starters. They do not have him mic'd up today, so we'll start first with Columbia International. In the backcourt, 6'3" junior out of Youngstown, Ohio, number 3, James Davis. He's joined by a 6'3" junior out of Belmont, North Carolina, number 4, Will Kelly. And 3 members in the front court, 6'5" forward senior out of Medina, Ohio, number 13, Christian Howard. 6'9" forward senior out of Williamston, Michigan, number 23, Brandon Hunt, and the 6'6" sophomore forward out of Easley, South Carolina, number 33, Johnny Wysong. James Davis, Will Kelly, Christian Howard, Brandon Hunt, Johnny Wysong. 5 on the floor for the CIU Rams under head coach Tony Stockton. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for the UPIKE Bears under Ty Compton. It's the usual 5 suspects. In the backcourt, 5'7" junior out of Pikeville, number 0, Kean Warwicks. He's joined by the 6'5" junior out of Columbus, number 4, L.A. Walker. And rounding things down in the backcourt, 6'3" junior out of Johnson City, Tennessee, number 14, Keenan Gottlieb. In the front court, 6'6" junior out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia, number 1, Bradley Bunch. And rounding things out, the big man in the middle, 6'8" graduate student out of Grundy, Virginia, number 44, Cade Looney. Kean Warwicks, Bradley Bunch, L.A. Walker, Keenan Gottlieb, Cade Looney, 5 on the floor for Ty Compton's Bears.
And the Bears showing that 606, 276, 304. That's the area codes for Virginia, West Kentucky, and West Virginia portions that come to this school. So nice.
And I was looking at the numbers, and I asked you, I said, what's 276? I was thinking Virginia, but I wasn't 100% certain. And then on the front of the shirt today, it says Mountain Pride on it. Yeah, I believe it's what it said on the front. But, yeah, I mean, that's the makeup of this team right there.
That's at Grundy, Big Stone Gap, part of Virginia.
You could throw 513 in there to pick up. That would take care of L.A. Walker and Columbus.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, that's it. Columbia International in the grays today. Bears in the home whites. Final game of the regular season, off to the conference tournament next week down in Kingsport. But more importantly, before you get to that one, a chance to clinch the berth in the national tournament with a win here today for whoever comes out on top. Bears 11-1 at home, CIU 6-3 on the road. Here we go, Cutlip and Hunt, center court. 20 minutes on the clock, ball goes in the air, UPIKE controls it, here we go. Man-to-man defensive pressure by the Rams. Warwick starts with it out top. Brings it near side to Bunch. Bunch will pull the long-range jumper. Shot is short inside, trying to save it, and does so is Christian Howard as he falls out of bounds. Empty trip on the first possession for the Bears. Now the Rams' first trip. Here's Davis. Feeds it off inside. That's down to Christian Howard. Howard working inside, goes up and under and finishes. And a chance at a three-point play for the senior out of Medina, Ohio. They'll get the foul on Bradley Bunch, his first, team's first of the half. 2-0 our score, and Christian Howard, 75.9% free throw shooter, 63 of 83 on the season. Gets that one to rattle out. Howard 14.1, 5.7 in a game. He went for 14 and 2 last time out of the win over Bluefield, 89-76. Here's Looney, high post right side, now to Bunch out top. Johnny Wysong chasing him. Works a reset out top with 15 on the shot clock. Hand off to L.A. Walker. Walker, little stutter step, working on inside, left the shot up, tips it, can't get it, gets his own rebound, goes back left side, has it tipped again.
It's a battle in the paint.
Gottlieb trying to tie down a spot. A strong rebound backside again by Christian Howard. In transition, James Davis pitched it off near side. Will Kelly spots it for three and left it short. L.A. Walker brings it across the midcourt stripe. 90 seconds gone. Warwick stops, pops, threes in the air for the lead. Yes! Keegan's 35th triple of the season. Bears have a 1-point lead.
Nice look by Keegan there.
He's not one that shoots the basketball a lot, but he understands when he needs to shoot it, and that was a big moment right there. Cross-court pass goes off to Will Kelly, working on Warwick's. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline's pure.
Nice
Junior
looking
out of
shot.
Bellefonte, North Carolina. Averaging just over 17 a game, puts his team back in front by 1. Here's L.A. Walker, throws a dart inside to Cutlip, and he finishes off the left side for 2. Something this Bears team does is shares the basketball extremely well, averaging nearly 15 assists a contest. Davis works with it out top. Gives it off now to Kelly. And Howard loses it out of bounds.
I think that was a miscommunication.
Somebody zigged when they needed to zag.
Yep. Good defensive trip there for the Bears. Now let's see if they can do back on the offensive end here.
Our first turnover of the basketball game. Here's Warwick's front court. L.A. Walker on the right wing. Goes high post to Looney. Gives it back out to Warwick's, and a reach-in foul. That one's on Christian Howard. His first, team's first. Trying to flash there on the screen. And gets called for the reach-in.
Kean being a little bit, but he's worse too because it was almost like a hit him in the neck. Clothesline just about.
That's what happens when you got a 6'5" guy that steps out trying to take out a 5'7" guy. L.A. Walker on the wing. Goes back out top to Warwick's. Warwick's finds some separation. Step back threes on the way. No. Brandon Hunt chases down the rebound. Bears up by 1. Rams with the basketball. Will Kelly in the wing. Gives it off inside to Howard. Back out top. Johnny Wysong strikes a 3. No. Cutlip attacks the rim. Finger roll, yes.
Nice drive by Keegan Cutlip.
It's kind of what he did up in Grayson on Wednesday. He saw those driving lanes and attacked so well that he got to the rim. Finished with 15 points and a game-high 11 rebounds in that win over the Knights. And here's a takeaway. Out in transition. It's Cutlip again. He goes to the rack and finishes. Keenan Cutlip with 6. The lead is 5.
Quick 6, too.
Hunt gives off the handoff. Davis curls to the left, slams on the brakes. Now Howard. Trying to back in on Looney. Hook shot in the restricted space is pure. Christian Howard's 4th point of the ball game. Trims the lead down to 3. L.A. Walker on the wing. Here comes Cutlip. He's got the hot touch. Warwick's pops through. Cut off at the free throw line. Bradley Bunch, his first touch since the opening possession. Kicks it back out to Warwick's. Warwick's the pump into the lane. Draws contact. Pumps twice. Draws contact and counted and 1.
What did we say about tenacity earlier in the ball game?
That kid is an Energizer bunny. They'll get the foul on James Davis, his first team second. How Kean Warwick didn't get whistled for a 3-second violation was, it had to be just at the moment. Reed Warga will check in the ball game. The senior out of Piedmont, South Carolina, replacing Johnny Wysong. And Kean Warwick's a 72.5% free throw shooter on the season for a chance at a 3-point play. That would give the Bears their largest lead of the contest of 6 as it tickles a twine, and it's good.
Unusual, these two teams haven't played all season long.
Yeah, first meeting for these two. That's what's going to decide this matchup if we end up with a tie with the Bears' loss. Here's Hunt, strong hook shot off the baseline, no good. Ball tipped out to Looney. Here comes the Bears with a 6-point lead. 23rd in the nation. Warwick's being chased by Warga out top. They'll give it off to Rigdon. To Cutlip. Here's Warwick's. Back out to 3 ball won't go. Warga chases it down. A good look there by Keenan Cutlip. Just couldn't find the mark. Jalen Jeter checking into the ball game, wearing number 1, his first action this afternoon. Howard out of the corner. Long 3 from Hunt is good. Brandon Hunt's 24th triple of the season. Shoots at nearly 34% from that mark. Cuts the lead to 3. Bears going to weave out top. Works off the screen there from Looney. Attacks the rim, stops, pops. Floater up, rattles home. Kean Warwicks, he's got 8 points here in the first quarter. He averages only 9 a game.
You know, he's taking what they're giving him right now.
Jeter off the left side. Walked out top. Entry pass inside, and Warga can't get it to stay home. L.A. Walker tips the rebound out. Here comes the Bears leading by 5. They can take their largest lead of the ball game on this trip with any points. Walker works off the screen, cut off on the left side. Gets in the lane, shot up and is fouled.
Yep.
They'll get that one on Will Kelly, his first, team's third. And that'll put the junior out of Columbus to the free throw line to shoot 2. 78.8% free throw shooter is L.A. 93 of 118 on the season.
I like the defense, though, that this Rams team is bringing in. They're getting right in their face.
Pikeville struggled from the charity stripe Wednesday night, 11 of 19, 57.9%. Walker's first free throw was up as good. He was 0 for 4 from the charity stripe. Into the game is Jeffrey Clark, freshman out of Greensboro, North Carolina, as Brandon Hunt will take a seat.
Tyler Best checking in for the Bears.
Best had a good outing up in Grayson, 7 points and 4 rebounds. Had a couple of threes. L.A. hits both. His first points of the contest, and the lead is 7. Jalen Jeter across the midcourt stripe. Inside to Howard. Working on Looney, trying to back himself in.
Got by
nice
with the
little up
hook.
and under move, and they're going to get Cade Looney on the foul.
Got by with the hook before that, though.
His first, team second. And that'll send sophomore out of Medina, Ohio, back to the free throw line for 2. Missed his only opportunity there on the and one opportunity to start the contest. CIU 12 of 16 last time out in the 89-76 win over Bluefield. They went 11 of 29 from long range, and the first free throw is front iron short, and the fans are letting him hear it. Good crowd on hand here this afternoon.
I believe that's the Hazard Bulldogs down there watching the ball game.
And he's on the wrong end of the court to be
That's
having them in the building. Missed them both. Bears come out of there with it. Warwick's in transition. Cutlip slams on the bricks. Warwick's near side with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Best just took an elbow to the head.
L.A. Walker fights himself to the basket and is fouled inside. They'll get that one on Jeffrey Clark, his first, team's 4th. And L.A. Walker back to the line to shoot 2. Bears 6 of 11 from the field, 54.5%. Columbia International 50%, 4 of 8. First one is up is good. 3 points, all from the charity stripe. 7 of 4 rebound advantage in favor of the Bears. 2 turnovers in the basketball games, both of those by the visiting Rams. Make the lead 9. A little 4-0 surge by L.A. Walker. He'll take a seat, and Jalen Rigdon checks into the ball game. Freshman out of Pike County Central. 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 22 minutes of action on Wednesday night up in Grayson. Here's Warga, gives it off inside to Howard. Howard battling on Looney. Backs himself in, off the glass. Strong move there by Christian Howard. He has 6.
He's a man down in the paint, isn't he?
He's a man beast. Bull in a china shop is what he is. Cade Looney has his hands full inside with him. Rigdon, 4 of 4 from long range Wednesday night. Warwicks thought about pulling the mid-range jumper. Now he's lost his dribble, needs some help. Cutlip helps him out, 9 on the shot clock. Cutlip trying to back himself down, turn around off the glass, too stiff. Looney fights for the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Claiming the rebound in traffic's Jeffrey Clark. Down 7, looking to cut into this deficit are the Rams. Warga works out top, takes it off right side to Will Kelly. Warwick rakes it out of his hands and forces a turnover. In transition, Cutlip out to Rigdon. Cut off on the baseline. Here's Warwick's in the lane, is hammered inside, and he'll go to the line and shoot two, but he got absolutely blasted going to the rack. That's going to be on Howard, his second, team's fifth.
I'll tell you, I hate the Keans down. I know he's going to get up. I know this kid, watched him play for all 5 of his high school years. He's tough as they come.
Well, we talked about Christian Howard. He's a man-child. I mean, he ran into a brick wall, and for not many times you're going to say this. Kean Lawrence lost that battle. But I think he had probably
might win the war here, though, with free throws.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll go to the line and shoot two. Connected on the and one opportunity. Bears 5 of 5 from the charity stripe here this afternoon early on, leading by 7. First one is up, is good. Johnny Wysong and James Davis return. That's a big move for the Bears as Christian Howard, dejected, goes to the bench with those 2 personal fouls here. 8 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, that's big right there.
7 of 7 are the Bears from the charity stripe. They lead it by 9. That matches their largest lead of the ball game. James Davis gives it out top to Johnny Wysong. 3 ball by Jeter's off the mark.
A little over the back there, no call.
Tyler Best couldn't get it in. A fresh 20. Wysong stops in the lane, feeds it back out top. Reed Warga's 3 ball is good. His 16th triple of the season. Cuts the lead down to 6. Here's Bradley Bunch. Rigdon works off a curl. Spins in the lane, goes to the left side, can't finish. Bunch fights for the rebound inside. Reed Warga controls the action just outside the restricted space. Jalen Jeter, the senior out of Columbia, South Carolina, takes it front court with 11 to play in the half. Warga goes right at Rigdon and is fouled. That's Keenan Cutlip. His first, team's third. So that'll put Reed Warga to the free throw line to shoot 2. 71.7% free throw shooter on the season. Averaging 6 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. First one is up is good. He's got 4 this afternoon. Kate Looney returns as Tyler Best will take a seat. Also, Cutlip will step off. L.A. Walker back in the ballgame. 10:56 to play in the half, a 5-point lead. Front iron short on the second. So the lead stays at 5. There's Rigdon. Looks off the Looney, near side, feeds it inside Bradley Bunch. Bunch with a left-handed hook shot that's so touch. Right at the rim, his first points in the ball game. Leads back to 7. That stops the 4-0 run that CIU had going. 3 ball straight away, top of the key, in and out, no good. Rigdon racing it ahead, looking to add to this 7-point edge here early on. L.A. Walker out top. Thought about a step back. Fights his way to the rim, takes it high up off the glass, no good. Skying for the rebounds, Jeffrey Clark. Warga works on L.A. Walker. Bears stay in that man-to-man. Clark out of the corner, now Wysong up top. Nice take off the right side as Jeffrey Clark attacks the glass and finishes. Back to 5 it goes on the deficit for the visiting Rams. Inside of 10 to play here in the first half. It's been a dandy already. Wysong with a nose in the chest of Bradley Bunch. Here's Warwick from the right elbow, 15-footers pure. And that's the thing, Charlie, when you need somebody else to score, he's that guy, but he's not that score-first mentality. But here today, he's been huge. 12 points in the first half for this team.
Well, they try to cut Bunch off, but that's got to leave somebody open.
Works jumps out on top into the ballgame. J.J. Vaughn, his first action, junior out of Canton, Ohio. Nice find inside, and the strong finish is James Davis with an off-balance shot.
That was a heck of a pass.
Ty Compton barking out the orders he wants for his team. Leading by 5 here in the first half. trying to take the outright championship for the conference with a win here today. L.A. Walker wants 3. It's on the way. It's too stiff. Johnny Wysong, the 6'6" sophomore out of Easley, South Carolina, skies that one over top of Rigdon. And get it into a single possession game here on this trip. Here's Wysong out to the corner. Now Vaughn. Fade away from the left elbow. Way short.
That didn't look good at any point.
He's like, I got stuck between a pass and a shot. Warwick crosses over. Draws contact. Can't finish. Ball out of bounds. That looked like it had Wysong's hand as it went out.
I thought so too, but there's no replay in NAIA.
Tony Stockton asking for an elbow and a push-off on Kean Warwick's. Still talking to the official about it.
So your big guy can't handle that little guy? Not going to win that battle often, are you?
Cutlip back in the ball game, replacing Cutlip. Or excuse me, no. Jalen Rigdon went to the bench. Here's Vaughn, works off the screen. Back in the contest is Hunt. He's got the basketball now, lobs it inside to Wysong. Working on Cade Looney. Hook shot off the glass, yes. Johnny Wysong's first points of the ball game, averaging just south of 10 a game. Trims the lead down to 3. Here's Walker, has that one raked away. Chance to tie her, cut it to 1 on this trip. Davis backs it out, 3 to tie it. It's an air ball, and we get a foul inside. They're going to get this one against the Bears. That's on Bradley Bunch, his second, team's 4th. Tony Stockton rolling the dice here. He's going to bring Christian Howard back on with those 2 personal fouls. Okay, they've changed that foul.
Kean, yep, Kean.
Off to Kean Warwicks. So that leaves Bunch with only 1. Here's Howard inside on Looney. Hook shot up pure. 8 points for Christian Howard. The 9-point lead is down to 1.
And they've done it on the defensive end, too.
L.A. Walker out top. Goes to the corner, brings it back out now, top out to Bunch. Wysong hounding him as he goes to the left side, trying to back himself in. Turnaround jumper on the baseline, yes. 4 points for him. Timeout, Bears. It's a 30-second timeout with 7:02 to play here in the opening half. You didn't just think the Rams are going to go away.
I didn't. No, I did not. I mean, their defense has been exceptional. And that's what got them in the situation to get back in this ball game. But Bradley Bunch just said, all right, my time now. You want to lean on me? You want to push on me? I can take it. Just give me the basketball.
And how big of a first half has it been from Kean Warwick? 12 points for the junior, averaging only 9 a game. He was scoreless up in Grayson on Wednesday night, but he got them in everything they wanted to do. But here today, he realized, okay, you're going to take away Bradley. You're going to play pressure defense. You're going to help off of Cade inside. You'll leave me outside. I'll hit the shots, and I'll make you force and make a decision of guarding me tighter or staying on everybody else.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. When you don't shoot a lot of threes outside, they think you can't shoot them. But, you know, he can make that shot. And when he does, that takes a lot of pressure off everybody else.
He's got the only 3 made by the Bears here in the opening half, 1 of 6. Columbia International, 2 of 7 from long range. The Rams out shooting the Bears 56% to 45%. But the Bears own a 3-point lead, and we'll show a little soft press in the backcourt, then back it out and go back to the half-court man-to-man. Will Kelly, he's been held quiet. He's only got 2 points. Leading scorer on this team, averaging 17.5 a game. Christian Howard's had the big first half so far with 8. Kelly jogs it to the right side, now comes back left, feeds it inside. There's Howard with a nice move underneath and a foul, and a late foul at that.
He calls that on Bunch.
I got that one on Looney. That's his second, team's 5th, and Christian Howard, who was 0 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight, to shoot 2. And an extremely late whistle on that play. Got the first one to go home. It was almost, it made the feeling like if the ball went home, there was no whistle.
I'm not going to call it. Yeah, I know it.
Tyler Best coming on for Cade Looney, who exits with those 2 personal fouls. Howard staying out there after Tony Stockton rolls the dice and puts his man back out with those 2 personal fouls. You would have to think that UPIKE maybe want to try to go ISO here and take something right at him and see if they can pick up 3. They lead it by 2. Best working inside on Howard. Here's Warwicks. They give it off to Best. Bradley Bunch in the lane on Wysong. Backs him way in, goes from the right to the left.
How is
Shot
that
up,
not
won't
a
go.
foul? He's mugging him in there.
Will Kelly front court, a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Howard, backing Bunch in. Shot up in the lane, we're tied. Howard's 11th, nearly a takeaway in the backcourt. Warwicks controls the action. Bunch, heat check, 3, straight away, no. Chance for the Rams to grab their first lead of the ball game since leading at 2-0. 3 ball for the lead. Vaughn buries it. His 47th triple of the season. And the Rams coming to life here in Pikeville. We get a foul on a screen. They'll get that one on Will Kelly. That's his 2nd. Team 6, so the next foul on the Rams will have UPIKE shooting bonus. Jalen Jeter back in for Johnny Wysong. 5:23 to play here in the half. Bears find themselves upside down after leading this one by 9. Here's Bunch backing himself in on Hunt, and a strong finish by the junior out of Big Stone Gap, Virginia. 6 points for Bradley Bunch. The lead is 1 for the visiting Rams. Jeter works with it out top. Cutlip staying with him on the switch. Here's another 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. As J.J. Vaughn tried to hit his 2nd, and it doesn't go home. Inside of 5 to play here in the half. Warwicks working with 12 points. He leads all scores in this basketball game. He'll take the handoff out top, 15 on the shot clock. Sizing up on Jeter, crosses him over, comes back to the left with a reverse scoop shot. Put that one on a poster. 14 points for the junior out of Pikeville, and the Bears regain the lead. Here's Kelly in traffic, off balance shot, rolls home. His 4th timeout, Tony Stockman and CIU. And it's a 30-second timeout with 4:22 to go.
Well, we expected a battle. We've got one.
Absolutely. I mean, you might push this one out to 9, and then all of a sudden, things got ice cold for them, and Columbia International torching the nets. They're shooting near 60% here in the first half. This is a team coming in that's just a tick over 49 from the field.
Now, if I told you we started this game 4 minutes ago in the first half, we're down by 1. They're shooting 60%. Brad Bunch has 4 points. Would you take it?
Yeah, you'd probably be okay with that. I mean, you would never think that's going to be the case, but again, it goes back. How big has the first half been from Keenan Warwicks?
Yep. Yeah, Warwicks has played really well. Kean just been a beast out there tonight. Smallest man on the floor. He's broke a couple ankles already tonight.
5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 3 from the charity stripe, a rebound and a steal. Bears with only 1 turnover so far in this basketball game. CIU with 3. Both of these teams take care of the basketball. UPIKE averaging just over 10 as Warwicks to the rack, left that one short. CIU averaging just over 13 a game. Kelly jogs it across the midcourt stripe. We got 4 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Warga. Gives it off to Howard. Howard's had a big first half. Spins on Bunch. Blocked from behind. That was from Tyler Best. Howard gets the rebound, and then believe they say it was touched out of bounds, so it'll go to the Rams with 13 on the shot clock. And Howard to trigger in. Kelly right wing. Had it raked away. L.A. Walker couldn't do it. Then they go back out top. Long threes off the marker left side. Chance for the Bears to regain the lead on this trip. Tyler Best works with it out top. Cutlip flashing across the lane, had the opening. L.A. Walker wants three, he got it.
There you go.
Second triple of the ball game for the Bears. He and Warwick each with one and a 2-point edge for the Bears. 3.5 to play in the first half. That's Walker's 41st triple of the season. Warga feeds it out top. Back to Howard they go on the post. Nice look, Jeffrey Clark off the left side.
A nice look, you're right.
We're even at 33. Inside of 3 to go in the first half. It's been a doozy. Winner of this game is your conference champion and the #1 seed in the upcoming tournament next week down in Kingsport. Here's Bunch working on Howard. He's got 2 personal fouls, trying to pick up number 3. Cutlip slams on the brakes, goes back out top to Bunch. Bunch finds a lane, fade away from the left elbow, no good. Ball tipped around. Cutlip fighting for it inside. Nice save on the floor. Jalen Jeter getting to the deck and saving the basketball. And the Rams with a chance to regain the lead on this trip.
You think they both know this is for the conference championship?
Yeah, I got a feeling this one's far from over. Will Kelly inside, shot up no good. Great pass there, couldn't get it to him. Here's Warwick to the left side, yes! 14 points. Make it 16 for Kean. What a dime from L.A. Walker. Jeter lobs it off near side Warga. Inside of 2 to play in the half. 3 balls on the way, yes. Will Kelly, his first triple of the ball game, 73rd of the season, and a 1-point lead back in front for our Go the Rams. Cutlip out top, Will Kelly hounding him. Out there with those 2 personal fouls. Here's Bradley Bunch for 3, yes! Bears heating up. 90 seconds to play in the half, a 2-point lead as Bradley Bunch connects on his 9th point of the evening. Howard right elbow, gives it off inside Will Kelly, fadeaway jumper on the baseline, no good. Bradley Bunch a rebound, his 6th of the contest. Chance to open up a 2-possession lead. Here's Bunch to the rack, finger roll, yes. What a give by Tyler Best out top.
We had Christian Howard in front of him, knew he couldn't foul him, so just went force the issue.
Inside of a minute to go, lead back to 4. Bears have led it by as many as 9. CIU has never had it out more than 2. Kelly gives it out to Warga. Now they go to Howard in the short corner. Feed inside to Warga. What a finish. His 6th point of the contest. Cuts the lead to 2. About a 1.5 seconds in between the game clock and the shot clock. The Bears can pretty much take this one all the way down and hold for the final shot of the half. Works will come and get it. Chasing him is Jalen Jeter out there applying the heavy pressure near midcourt. Warwicks crosses him over. Slams on the brakes, feeds it off to Walker. What a dime and a finish! CIU's not going to get a shot away at half, and we are at the half. 42-38. Christian Howard arguing his case, saying the ball was tipped away. They never got a chance to get an inbound. Tony Stockman's going to have the same conversation with the officiating crew, but a strong finish by the Bears, and they go to the locker room up 4 here with a conference championship on the line. Halftime show when we return after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. Here we go, second half of action underway. Rams with the basketball down by 4. They've led it by as many as 2. UPIKE led it by as many as 9. What a big block there by Cade Looney to start the second half as James Davis had that one turned away. Ty Compton likes what he sees.
Speaking of the graduate student.
Entry pass goes inside, slapped away, and a turnover. Will Kelly goes right at Cutlip and finishes for his 9th. Kelly leads this team with 17.5 a game. He was held to 7 and a quiet 7 in the first half. Here's Cutlip, brings it off to Warwicks. Warwicks leading all scorers with 16. Works down in the lane, little head fake. Cutlip with 7 on the shot clock. Spins in the lane, goes to the left side, too stiff off the window. Cade Looney with an offensive rebound and a stick back. His first points of the afternoon, and the lead's back to 4.
Good start this half for Looney.
James Davis off to Howard. Backs himself in, working on Looney. Goes straight up, air ball. Wysong has that one blocked away by Bradley Bunch, and the rebound. Bunch feeds it ahead, gets it right back. Gets a switch on Howard. Works downhill. Stuck underneath the rim now. What a move and a finish by Bradley Bunch.
That was nasty.
13 points for the junior, and the lead is out to 6. Kelly pops out. Wysong from the wing right side. Warwick's chasing Will Kelly, who just fell down, trying to work off a screen of his own man. Here's Howard playing downhill, and he's fouled. But
walk.
They'll get they should get
walk for
they
the
should have got
foul.
a walk before, but they're going to get a foul on Cade Looney. His third, team's first. 17:44 to go in the contest. And right now, Christian Howard is gassed. He was looking over, holding a he's like, give me a timeout. Tyler Best comes on for Looney. And they're going to have to throw multiple bodies at Christian Howard while he's on the floor.
And they have. I mean, all three of these guys have been on him tonight.
Howard looks gassed.
Yeah, he does.
He was bent over, grabbing at his knees the entire break right there. This was taken away by Warwicks. Slows things down, did not have the numbers in the way that he wanted them. He'll slow it down and leading by 6. A 3 would push it out to the largest of the ball game. Here's Bunch. Stops in the lane, goes back to the left side. What a strong move. And the lead's back to 8.
Bradley Bunch realizes he's gassed, and he's taking it to him right now, trying to get that other foul on him.
Here's Howard back to work on the baseline. Goes back out top to Wysong. Gets it right back, working on Bunch, trying to fill him up. Baby hook shot up's good. His 13th of the ball game, first of the second half for the senior out of Medina, Ohio. Trims the lead to 6. 3 minutes gone here in the second half of action. It is going to be a fun finish to the end with a berth in the national championship tournament on the line. Here's Bunch in the lane. Gets a switch off with Wysong. Curls behind him. Feeds it off to L.A. Walker with a layup. He wanted the dunk. He kind of got stuck and made certain he got the bucket. The lead is back to 8. High post extended. Howard goes to work on Bunch, trying to back him back in. Has that one blocked from behind. Bunch in transition, brings it off to Warwicks. Warwick's working inside. They give it off to Bunch. He's on a mismatch as James Davis is trying to take it away from him. Rakes it out of his hands. It'll stay with the Bears. 16 on the shot clock. 16:08 to go in the contest.
Checking in for the Rams, number 1, Jeter. Number 2, Warga.
Jalen Jeter and Reed Warga checking back in. Wysong and James Davis take a seat. Cutlip to trigger in. Brings it in to Tyler Best, who's out there working for Cade Looney, who picked up that quick third foul. Here's Bradley Bunch. And he trips as he turns. Got hooked up with Brandon Hunt, his first, team's first. And Bradley Bunch a little gimpy as he gets up after the tumble.
He's another warrior, though. It's going to take a little bit more than that to take him out of the ball game right now.
I'm going to say it was not in the act of the shot, so Cutlip lobs it in. They go back to him in the corner. Here's Bunch for three. Yeah, I think the leg's perfectly fine.
Got a good bounce to it.
Making an 11-point lead, the largest it's been in the contest. Bradley Bunch now with 15. Danger zone for the Rams. Here's Warga. Double teamed inside, feeds it inside. Jeter, what a block from Bradley Bunch. All the way out to the three-point line. And then Brandon Hunt loses it on the baseline and throws it out of bounds.
I think he might have missed that. I think we tipped that one out of bounds.
Fans coming to life here at the gymnasium. Fourth turnover of the contest for the visiting Rams. And the Bears have their first double-digit lead of the contest at 11 with a chance to add to it on this trip. Jalen Jeter's going to hound Warwick's into the front court and hand him off to Will Kelly. Here's Best. Step back for three.
Oh.
Off the back of the box. And then a foul on the rebound.
That'd be L.A. Walker. Yeah.
His first team second. Got Brandon Hunt there on the bump. 15-11 to play in regulation. UPIKE 15-4 in conference. CIU 14-5 did not play this season. Bears trying to get themselves punched into the national tournament. And a number already beside their name. They're 23rd in the nation. Trying to add to that. They made it as high as 18th in the season. Works with it out top. L.A. Walker into the corner. Cutlip for three. It's short. Brandon Hunt with a rebound. Two teams in the state in NAIA that have national rankings, Georgetown and UPIKE, former Mid-South Conference foes. Here's Kelly. Gives it back out to Hunt. Spin off the right elbow. Shot up. No, in and out. Bradley Bunch grabs his 9th rebound. His next will give him a double-double. Here's Cutlip to the rack. In and out. L.A. Walker with a finish. Cutlip needed just a little bit more to get that one to stay home. But the lead is out to 13 and a timeout by the Rams. It's a full timeout with 14-10 to play in the ball game. Back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. .10 left to go in the contest. A 13-point lead for the Bears, the largest it's been thus far. They had it out to 9. They gave up the lead in the first half, took a 4-point lead to the locker room, and now have really gotten after things as Columbia International has gone cold. They're under now at 46%. Remember, one point in the first half, Charlie, we were talking about they were pushing out close to 60.
Oh, I remember. I think right now, though, UPIKE may be a little bit better physical condition right now.
And you could tell the physicality has been really something that has gotten to this CIU team to start the second half with the pace and the level of physical that has been going on. Will Kelly brings it off near side. Jeter now working inside. They'll give it to Howard. Howard filling it out, looks at the double team, feeds it out top. Jeffrey Clark's three ball off the glass, no good. Bradley Bunch grabs his 10th rebound of the evening. He has a double-double.
Brad Bunch just passed Javier De La Cruz and is 10 points away from Steve Butcher on the all-time scoring list now, too. Daggone, what a battle.
Two stick-back opportunities for Warwicks and Best. Neither go home, and Will Kelly comes out of there with it. Warwick's forcing the tie up out top. He's got the rebound.
What a
Feeds it out
pass!
back. You got to finish this with a dunk. And a whistle and a foul.
How did he get that ball to Bradley Bunch?
I would give anything to have a replay of that. That was phenomenal. My goodness. Will Kelly picks up the foul, I believe. No, excuse me. Now they're going to change it to Reed Warga. So it's going to be his first. Team foul number 2. And Bradley Bunch to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. 70.6% free throw shooter, 60 of 85. First one is up as pure. Jalen Rigdon comes into the contest. L.A. Walker off. Johnny Wysong comes on.
Howard will go to the bench.
14-point lead, this to make it 15. And he does it.
Brad's 9th double-double of the season.
I knew it was 7, 8, somewhere in there.
I love Rick Bentley's my man. He keeps me up to date.
He keeps us updated. Jeter. Now Wysong, nice feed inside. Warga tied up though. Throws a low pass, that's a kicked ball. Yeah, correct call there by the official. As it was going to take Jeffrey Clark all the way back near midcourt, maybe trying to chase that one down, and rather than chancing a turnover, you get the kick ball there. Now, typically, if they get the basketball back in possession, you don't call it. The same team kept possession. Here's Will Kelly, fadeaway jumper off the top of the backboard. No good. Bears with numbers. Rigdon in transition and one.
That's a freshman, folks.
His first points of the game after having 23 Wednesday night. But the Bears rolling to a 17-point lead here, but 12:53 to go in the contest. Jeter whistled for the foul, his first team's third. Back in the ball game's James Davis, as Will Kelly will take a seat. And Jalen Rigdon, best free throw shooter on the team, 90.7%, 39 of 43. He was 4 of 4 from long range Wednesday night, and I talked him right out of that one. 59-42. Here's a three ball from Reed. Warga is good. His second triple of the night, 17th on the season. Cuts the lead down to 14. Works left side off to Rigdon. 9 on the shot clock. All alone. Rigdon lines up a triple. No good. Long rebound out to Bradley Bunch. Fighting for the possession and the jump ball. Bears will maintain possession on the alternating arrow. J.J. Vaughn back in the ball game for the Rams. 12:06 to go in regulation. It's been a dandy, and we're still got about a half of basketball left to go in this one. Bunch all alone, NBA three, no. And a foul from behind on Tyler Best. His first, team's third. 12 minutes exactly left to play in the contest. UPIKE out rebounding CIU 32 to 20. Let's try this again, 30 to 22. And we get a foul inside.
Yeah, he was inside the zone. I don't think that was a call, though. I wouldn't have called
That's exactly what the official pointed toward Ty Compton. He did this, saying, yeah, he was inside the restricted area. So the foul on Tyler Best, his second, team's fourth. And Johnny Wysong to the free throw line for the first time today, and he misses it.
What do you say in the ball yard? Ball don't lie.
52.8% free throw shooter, 28 of 53. Averaging 9.5 a game. He's been held to 2 here today. Make it 3. Maybe it only half lied.
Yeah.
So it was out to 17. It's down to 13 on a little 4-0 surge here by the Rams, trying to get back in this one. Rigdon out top. Goes to the right
What
side.
a pass.
Warwick's in the corner. 3-ball, no. James Davis in transition. Finds a lane to the basket. Finger roll pure. His 4th point of the ball game. A 6-0 run by the Rams. They have it down to 11. Davis trying to get the ball away from Warwick's out top. Here's Warwick's in front of his bench. 12 on the shot clock. Around the horn they go. Cutlip gets the baseline. Out to the corner. Tyler Best. Spot up threes on the way. Yes! First point of the ball game by Tyler Best. Timeout, UPIKE. Full timeout with 10:51 to go. We're back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. (62-48), 10:51 to go as we welcome you back here to Pikeville and the de facto conference championship for the regular season game. Right now, Charlie, the Bears rolling.
Speaking of conference championships, the bowling team just made a sweep, men's and women's, of the Mid-South Bowling Championships.
Well, they made that announcement prior to the start of the women's game, so congratulations to both of those programs. Congratulations to the ladies. They won earlier today. They'll be the 4 seed in their upcoming tournament. Out of the timeout, and a whistle and a foul. They'll get that one on Jalen Rigdon, his first, team's 5th. Cutlip will take a seat. L.A. Walker back in the ball game.
Ty Compton has done a marvelous job of keeping fresh legs on the floor tonight, by the way.
Speaking of fresh leg, Cade Looney back out there with those 3 personal fouls. Tyler Best takes a seat out of the timeout. There's Borg out top in between the rings, being hounded there by Rigdon. Spin move off the left side and one for James Davis. And a chance at a 3-point play for the junior out of Youngstown, Ohio.
Walker will pick up the foul.
Walker's 2nd, team's 6th. James Davis, 66.7% free throw shooter, 32 of 48. Eisen fires for the 3-point play and misses it. Bradley Bunch's 12th rebound of the afternoon. He leads all scorers with 20 points and 12 boards. Looney, all alone, a 3-ball off the mark, no good. Bradley Bunch, another rebound. Works himself in, and a foul inside. Bunch grabbing that ankle, which he kind of tangled up earlier in a play when he went down. Reed Ward a whistle for the foul, his 2nd, team's 4th. Trying to clean up some perspiration off of the floor, but 10:07 left to go in the contest.
There's been a lot of it out there today.
Bunch lacing up that left sneaker a little tighter. He's good to go. L.A. Walker to trigger in. Out to the corner. Rigdon for 3, no. Bunch for a rebound, and it's rigged out of bounds by Johnny Wysong. Again, every time that we thought that maybe there's something going on with the foot or the ankle, he hit a 3 the last time. This time he goes up, gets another offensive rebound.
Tell you, Wysong, though, has done a good job defending him.
Christian Howard back in the ball game and a takeaway. This time, James Davis out in transition, steps through, finger rolls pure. That's back-to-back transition buckets for him. Trims the lead to 10. Rigdon gets past Davis. He'll run the point out top.
Give
High
Davis
post to Bunch. Bunch tied up inside.
Yeah, literally had him by the jersey. No call.
Chance to get it to single digits on this trip for the Rams. Davis works with it out on the right side. Here's Vaughn for three is good. His second triple. Had to stop to get the net fixed. Cutlet back on for Rigdon. So it was out to 17. It's down to 7 now on a 10-0 run. Walker gets the screen there for Bunch. He leveled Vaughn. He'll give it off to Bunch. Back out top of the key. Shot clock's at 5. L.A. Walker's going to have to make a decision. He'll pull the trigger. 3 balls up, no good. Bradley Bunch with another rebound. L.A. Walker kicks it out. Warwick, spot up 3 next to his bench. No.
3 not falling here in this second half.
Bears need a bucket and a stop. They need a stop here, though. Double-digit lead is gone. Step back 3, too stiff. Cade Looney corrals that rebound. James Davis maybe forced the issue there. Works out top, inside of 8.5 to play. Looney out of the corner. Now Warwick's. Shot clock's at 10. Bunch wants it from the corner. 3 balls up, no. In and out. Looney fights for the rebound. Inside L.A. Walker, what a pass. It won't stay home.
Oh, man.
Bradley Bunch nearly tipped it back in. Here's Wysong, attacks the rack. Throws up a prayer, no good. Ball tipped around. Coming away with it are the Bears. Here's Bunch. Walker stops, slows things down in transition. The joint is jumping here in UPIKE. They're about to blow the roof off the building. Works a little shimmy shake out top. 10 on the shot clock, right wing. L.A. Walker. Skip pass, top of the key. Warwick's a long 3. It's off the mark. Tipped around, raked out of bounds. It should go back to the Rams, and it will. Here comes Tyler Best back on for Cade Looney. 7:18 to go. Was out to 17. It's down to 7. Christian Howard back in the ball game. And CIU's going to take a timeout. It's a full timeout with 7:13 to go in the ball game. We're back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network. $62-55. What a way to end the regular season. Regular season conference championship and a berth in the national tournament on the line between these two teams. UPIKE with a win would win it outright. A loss would put them in a tie with CIU as both would be at 15-5, but CIU would get the number 1 seed in the automatic qualifier as they would have the heads-up tiebreaker in the event. Here's Vaughn, hit a big three earlier on in the midst of this 10-0 run that's cut the 17-point lead down to 7. Fade away from the right side, and Vaughn does it again. His third three of the contest. It's a 13-0 run, and the 17-point lead is down to 4. 6:55 to go in regulation, and the fans from Columbia in the house making a little noise for the first time this evening. Bears have gone cold from the field. They were out to 55%. They're down to 42 now. Meanwhile, CIU's back up close to 50. Warwicks brings it off near side, gets it right back. Shot clock's at 4. Step back, long jumper. Bradley Bunch won't go home. Rebound by Brandon Hunt. A chance to get it to 1 with a made 3 on this trip. Here's Howard. Turnaround shot, no good. Bradley Bunch, another strong rebound. His 16th of the evening. Cutlip out of the corner. Tyler Best wants a 3, no. Missed that one badly. Less than 6 to go. Ty Compton trying to will his team into a victory here. James Davis feeds it inside. Hunt walled up, hook shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound number 16 for Bradley Bunch. Works will reset it out top. There's Bunch from the corner, right side. Now Cutlip out top, finds a seam. Attacks, runner in the lane, good.
Needed that one.
Bears needed that one in the worst way. His first points of the second half answers the 13-0 run and pushes the lead back to 6. Bears need to stop right here, though. Here's Howard on the baseline. Bradley Bunch walling him up. Turnaround jumper, yes. Just a little teardrop.
Half hook, yeah.
Howard's 4th of the half gives him 15 in the ball game. 64-60. What a dime, backside. Tyler Best misses the shot and he's fouled. They'll get that one on Christian Howard, his third.
Third, isn't it? 4th, isn't it?
Only his third, yeah. He's played clean the second half. Yeah. He's missed a lot of the second half, I think, just because he's been gassed. So Tyler Best will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 86.4% free throw shooter, is the junior out of Seymour, Australia. One of 2 Australians on the team. First one is up is good. His 4th point all coming here in the second half. 7 points and 4 rebounds, and that went up in Grayson, averaging just over 5 a game and 3 rebounds a game. Just to make it a full 2-possession game. And he gets the friendly roll. 5 points for Tyler. And the Bears will burn a timeout here with 4:36 to go. And what we got here, a full or a 30? Either way, we're going to stay here at this point. Yeah. So, again, Charlie, this was a key. And, again, between these 2 teams, most important things, that automatic berth in the national tournament.
Absolutely.
But the confidence, the momentum going into the conference tournament next week, that's huge as well.
Oh, it is. And right now, both these teams, I mean, they brought their A game out here tonight, both of them playing hard. I think that fatigue is starting to set in on both sides because some of these shots, longer shots coming up short.
You look at your current standings, Johnson, Tennessee at 14-5. A loss here by CIU and a win by Johnson, Tennessee, and all of a sudden CIU's the 3 seed. So they've got a lot on the line here this afternoon as well. Johnson, Tennessee, let's see who they were playing today. Johnson, Tennessee had Union today at 4. And we will check in that game, and they are in a battle. 48-47, they trail that game. Now 51-47, second half of action. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. 6-point lead here in Pikeville favoring the Bears. 4.5 to go in the contest. They're showing a little pressure now. Here's Vaughn, another three. He's got 4 in the basketball game. And the lead is down to 3. 9 points, all from a long distance here in the second half. Vaughn averaging 7-7 a game. Had 14 points last time out against Bluefield. Cutlip with an answer. No. Tyler Best skying for the rebound. Out of bounds. Ty Compton asking for help. And he may get it. And there's the correct call. And that's something you like to see the officials get together in a big call like that. If one guy feels like he has the angle, come in and help. Hat tip to this crew today. They've done a phenomenal job in this battle. Cutlip to trigger in, takes it back out top to Warwicks with a fresh 20. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Warwicks. Inside bunch. Works on the wing. L.A. Walker from the wing. 3 balls up, in and out, no. James Best with the rebound, or James Davis, excuse me, with the rebound. Vaughn, who's had a hot touch here in the second half. A 3-ball would tie the game. It was a 17-point lead for the Bears. Rams rolled off 13 consecutive and got right back in this one. Here's Vaughn for the tie. It's on the way, no.
Kean Warwicks had a hand in on that one.
Walker knifing his way to the rack, finishes off the window for 2.
They're all big right now.
Pushes the lead back to 5, approaching 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Howard from the right side, working on Bradley Bunch. Up and under move, soft touch for the big man. 17 points for him, 6 here in the half. Trims the lead to 3, we're inside of 3. And then a foul out top on Vaughn, his first, team 6th. So either way, next foul, we're shooting bonus. Both teams at 6 personal fouls in the second half, 2:52 to go. And we'll get a timeout by CIU. Full timeout, we'll step out as well. We're back after this on the UPIKE Sports Network.
Don't let pain define what you can do. At Core Health Centers, we believe in empowering our communities through chiropractic care and wellness. With 21 locations throughout Kentucky and West Virginia, we're here to help you get out of pain and enjoy life to the fullest. So, what are you waiting for? Experience the Core Health Center's difference. Call now or visit us online to start your pain-free journey today. Core Health Centers, for the health of your family.
March Madness a little early as we are in the final days of the month of February and tournament basketball on the brain, but we've got one to settle here in the final regular season game between these two teams, with UPIKE currently leading 68-65. They'll have the basketball with 2:52 to play out of the CIU timeout. Works at 16 points in the first half. He's been held at that, but it's been the Bradley Bunch show in the second. 20 points, 18 rebounds in this contest. They give it to Bunch. 7 on the shot clock, looks at a double team. L.A. Walker, straightaway threes on the way, money.
Big shot.
Lead goes back to 5, 2:30 to play in the contest. Ty Compton looked like he's ready to take a ground ball at third base. James Davis curls off to the left side, feeds it inside Howard. Going to work on Bunch. Bunch walling him up, backs around, pumps, goes up, shot won't go. Bunch whistled for the foul, his second, team 7th. And Christian Howard back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That has been a battle all day long.
Make him earn him. He's 1 of 5 from the charity stripe today. 2:10 left to go in the ball game. First one rattles home.
He wasn't sure about it though, was he?
Warga back in for J.J. Vaughn. Vaughn has been a catalyst for this team in that 13-0 run that got him back in this ball game. 71-66, a dandy here in Pikeville. Second one's home as well. So the lead's down to 4. Works front court, gives it off to L.A. Walker. Bears will execute the offense. Walker right wing. Bunch wants it inside. He's got a mismatch. And then Walker just lets that one slip through his fingers and out of bounds. Only the 4th turnover of the basketball game for the Bears. 9 total that we've had in this contest. Vaughn will come back in as Warga will take a seat.
Offense, defense.
Minute 45 to play. James Davis works with it out top. Gets it off to the left side. Howard trying to go inside. They get it to him. Goes to work on Bradley Bunch. Baby hook shot up, no good. Tyler Best skies for the rebound. 90 seconds to play and a berth at a national tournament on the line. Bears in front by 4. Ball raked. Nice job by Brandon Hunt out top to rake that one down. Here comes Warga back in. Vaughn will take a seat. 1:23 on a rested clock. Shot clock's at 19. Wargs will take it out top. He'll execute the offense. The junior out of Pikeville. 16 first half points. He's gone scoreless, but he has directed traffic in this one to its best. L.A. Walker, long threes on the way. No. Ball tipped around. Fighting for it inside. Johnny Wysong comes out of there with it. Bears are down the man. It's a 5-on-4. Wysong stops, turns around, gives it off to Hunt. 60 seconds to play. Hunt in the lane, counted and one. And a chance at a 3-point play for the senior out of Williamston, Michigan. They'll get the foul on Cutlip, his second, team's 8th. 71-69, 55.9 to go, and Hunt, a 71.9% free throw shooter. His first free throws of the afternoon, and a chance to cut it to 1. CIU has struggled mightily from the free throw line today, 3 of 10.
I wouldn't mind seeing them struggle a little bit more.
For a team that shoots at 75%. He missed that one badly. Guess who gets the rebound?
Brad Bunch.
Brad Bunch again. Timeout, Ty Compton. 47.6 to go, a 2-point lead in the basketball.
You got to score.
And that's the thing, is that you want to make certain that you score. You want to be patient here, because the thing is that if you draw a foul, you're shooting bonus. So you got to make certain that your guys that's touching the basketball are your free throw shooters, and you've got to also force CIU to understand time of possession of where it is, because you can get yourself to the free throw line even if you don't get a shot away.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a situation, like I say, you want your best option to take this shot at this point too. Ideally you get it to Brad Bunch down in the lane, because that's going to be a battle between him and Christian Howard, because they've been going at it all day.
And the big thing here, a 2-pointer makes it a 2-possession game. You don't need a 3 here, because a missed shot gives the Rams a chance to win it on the alternating possession, because they would have the shot clock more than likely would be silenced, and a chance to hold it for the final shot. Man, what a basketball game.
I mean, this is a must-score trip for the Bears.
And I think your first option is you've got to go inside, look for that. If it's cut off, you've got to be ready for a spot-up 3. But you've got to go inside here first and look for that option, and it's got to be Bradley Bunch. Which you think coming out, the Rams are probably going to build a wall around him and say, okay, somebody else beat us, and that may be what it comes down to. Reed Warga will guard the ball as Keenan Cutlip will trigger in. Man-to-man defensive pressure by the Rams. Works with it out top. Tyler Best finds a lane to the rack. Has that one blocked out of bounds by Christian Howard. Shot clock at 11, 35 and a half seconds to go. 71-69. And what a contest we have seen here this afternoon. Bunch gives it off to Best. Cutlip. Mid-range jumper, pure.
Good shot, better shot, you know.
Gives it a 4-point lead. Timeout, CIU. Ty Compton is lit. He is having a time of his life right now. He is fired up with his team. Most important thing is
don't foul.
Well, and here's the thing is you lead by 4. So if you foul, it's only 1 in bonus.
And not on a 3 at all.
Yeah, that's the thing is that you have to understand time of possession, and you also understand here, though, that you might let them execute a little bit of time and then go foul somebody and put somebody to the free throw line.
Yeah, because right now they can't afford to run the clock out.
Correct. They've got to go quick here. You just got to make certain that if you foul, it does not result in a made bucket and a chance at an and one. Looking at the players that have been on the floor, I mean, this team, like I said, they all pretty much shoot the free throws fairly well. James Davis would probably be my guy that I go to right now, a 66.7% free throw shooter. Everybody else is 70 and up. If Jeffrey Clark would come back out, he would be the lowest at 61.
You know, they want to get in, get a quick score, and then get back on defense.
And I believe that may have been CIU's last timeout. If not, they have 1 remaining, but I think that's their last. All right, here we go. Down 4. Got to execute something quickly. They go to Howard. Howard backs himself in. Teardrop up is good. And then quickly comes the foul. So L.A. Walker will go to the other end. Fouls on Brandon Hunt. His second, team 7th, so L.A. Walker will shoot 1 in the bonus.
You got to make them. I mean, I know you want to make them all, but these are huge right here.
You got to make the first one here. You got to make the first one to get the second one. The first one makes it a full 1-possession game. L.A. Walker hit all 4 of his free throws back in the first half, a 78.8% free throw shooter. The junior out of Columbus, Ohio, with his biggest free throw of the season right here. Nets it.
If he makes this one, keeps it a 2-possession game.
So a full 1-possession game, and now we'll get a timeout with 13.4. UPIKE burns the timeout. It is a full. I believe it's going to have to be a 30. That's all they have left, and that's what they did. So
he's going to do this, set his defense up for the next trip down. Wow. 8:30 a.m. their first game Thursday for UPIKE women.
Checking in on, as we were talking about, CIU, a loss here could also put them in a position of falling to 3rd. But right now, Union helping them out. They've got a 69-59 lead over Johnson, Tennessee with 1:45 to go in that contest down in Barberville. So that would be huge because CIU and Johnson would both fall to 15 or 14 and 6. But that also brings in Milligan to the conversation, who is at 14 and 6. And I'm not certain what they've done today. You talk about some crazy finishes. Yeah. But the most important one is right here for the number 1 seed is what we're playing for here today. L.A. Walker, 1 more. Can't get that one home. So a chance to tie with a 3. And there's the smart play. L.A. Walker delivers the foul to force it. It's 1 in the bonus.
And Davis will go to the line.
And that's the guy I said, if you're going to foul someone, that's who you go get. James Davis missed his only free throw, And now he's going to lay down and try to cramp up.
I don't know.
What they're going for here
yeah.
is
put a substitution in.
They're going to get for a substitution because of the fact of the people that's on the floor. He's the worst free throw shooter out there. They got to make certain that the players do not go to the bench. This is theatrics at its best. So they're going to put both teams to the benches. .6 to go.
Now, James, you've been in this situation as a player, and
this is gamesmanship 101 is exactly what this is.
That is not that painful cramp that we've all seen. Look at his face. And the officials are going to make this. It's a tough call for the officials to make.
So now we'll get Jeff Curley with sports medicine out.
He's too relaxed. I'm telling you, this is.
They're going to get the sub. And if they do, they're going to get Reed Warga in. It's a 70.
Well, now, it's not the way, coach, I should let the other coach pick the shooters, what they should do. When that rule was discussed before, I don't know if it ever passed or not.
We'll see how things play out. So they're going to take him off. So he will exit. And if so, that's going to bring in Jeffrey Clark.
Let's see if he's going to keep working at it or not.
So the foul shooter is going to now be Johnny Wysong, who is a 52.8% free throw shooter. So they went from 66.7 to 52.8. Wysong 1 of 2 here this afternoon. Eisen fires, misses. Gets the rebound. Back in the corner. 3 ball on the way, off the glass, no good. Rebound Bradley Bunch, 3.8 seconds to go.
Free throw seals it.
That may have been Bradley Bunch's 20th rebound. Life stats have been a little delayed. I believe that was his 20th. I haven't gotten an update on the stats. It's 1:02 to go. But Bradley Bunch, 1 in the bonus. He's a perfect 2 of 2 from the charity stripe today, a 70.6% free throw shooter.
Makes the first one its ball game.
The ladies out in the concourse gargling some more salt water. This one right here to put the conference championship in ink. Do it.
That's it. Everybody get off the line. Just let them do what they want to do, make or miss. I miss this one.
Now, make it. Do it with an exclamation point.
Well, yeah, that's true, too.
Second one's up. In and out, no good. Wysong with a rebound. 3/4 court shots up. That's your ball game. And UPIKE is the 2024-25 AAC regular season champions, and they'll be punching their ticket into the NAIA National Tournament in a couple of weeks. What a ball game here this afternoon.